Hey Sagittarius, this is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your reading for the first week of July 2023. Today I'm going to be asking the universe, what is coming up for you in love in the first week of July? What is your person thinking and feeling about you? And what is any advice that you need from Spirit? Please also remember that roles can be reversed as this is a general reading. So just so you guys know, the new schedule for me now that I'm doing readings full time for you guys again is that I am releasing your full Celtic Cross readings on every Friday, and then in between Fridays I'll have other stuff for you guys. So yeah, let's take a look. So universe, what is coming up for my Sagittarius signs in the first week of July in love? What is their person thinking and feeling about them? And what is any advice that they need from Spirit? Oh, hey, look, it's your energy. What is coming up for my Sagittarius signs in love in the first week of July 2023? What is coming up for my Sagittarius signs in the first week of July 2023? What's coming up for my Sagittarius signs in love in the first week of July 2023? What's coming up for my Sagittarius sign? Ooh. So King of Wands, that's interesting. What is coming up for my Sagittarius signs in the first week of July 2023? We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. So underneath the deck, guys, we have the World to the Two of Wands. So this energy to me feels like someone who has the world at their fingertips. They can choose anything. And they're just at this point where they're trying to figure out exactly what it is that they wish. With the Two of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords here, there could be someone trying to put pressure on you a bit or to influence you in terms of what it is that you wish. But I'm also sensing an energy that feels quite airy and free. I'm not feeling a lot of heaviness at this point. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse to the Knight of Swords, there could be an issue of you having an option available to you that you feel as if you don't rush in and do something about it, that you're going to miss out on it. So there is that. And with the Sun in the reverse to the Seven of Cups, yeah, I feel as if you have lots of options, but you know that one option in particular will make you happiest. But there is still an energy of confusion, of knowing that, well, what I've got all these things I could do. So it does feel uncertain, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to invest in something, and you're choosing what to invest in moving forward. So yeah, here at the core of the reading, we have the Six of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely you knowing that you have a lot of options, that there's a lot of things reaching out to you, asking for your participation. And with the Knight of Wands, you know that I'm almost sensing that this is you not wanting to rush in immediately to something. With the Magician here in the subconscious energy, this is you wanting to choose the thing that is the best for you and that the most amplifies your personal power and your personal empowerment. In the past with the Moon, the recent past, that you could have been dealing with a situation where whatever it was that you were in caused you to feel insecurity and doubt. And because of that, you're just really thinking at this point of like, I want to be in a situation where I feel powerful, where I feel empowered, enlightened, validated, And with the Three of Cups in the reverse here, I'd say that this is you holding back from frivolous activities, drinking, or, just frivolous dating, going out and, getting together with people and getting drunk, just because you understand that if you do that, you might be pulled into something based on frivolity rather than a wise choice. But here in the near future, we have the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Swords, which could speak to you being a bit too in your own head, maybe taking things a little too seriously to the point where you could be missing out on some joy and some opportunities. And your environment is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be you feeling as if you're missing out on an opportunity with an earth sign, or as if you are not truly being invested in. In the hopes and fears, we have the Six of Wands, the Six of Wands in the reverse. So this is you not wanting to lose your reputation or your power, either your social power or your standing, something along those lines. And in the final outcome, I feel like this could be you realizing that you're just being a bit too guarded, a bit too cerebral about all of this, and that you've sort of overdone it on the sword energy of trying to outsmart and outthink things to the point where you're not engaging in the flow. So, all right, let's take a look here. What is the Six of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands? Yeah, this is you being very cerebral. I feel almost as if this is a defense mechanism against a love that went wrong. That you perhaps in the past were very hurt by someone, and so this feels like it could be an energy of trying to overthink the whole dynamic and interaction of romance as a way to trying to think really, really hard and judge the situation, but what you're really doing is you're just trying to block out pain. And you're trying too hard to do that when in reality that's just part of the game. It's just part of the game. You're trying to create a future for yourself where you don't have to feel left out in the cold, but you're actually engaging from a wrong point of intuition, where your intuition is not quite spot on, because you really want to avoid this feeling of ever feeling rejected. Universe, what is this Magician in the subconscious space? Yeah, this is someone who is so afraid of having their confidence doused. This is someone who, is just, and maybe they're telling themselves that this is a healthy thing that they're doing, but it's not. The motivation is actually, it's looking like it's a bit more manipulative than healthy, because the Magician in the reverse is manipulation. And it almost feels as if this could be an energy of someone who's looking to almost try to reclaim from others what another person took from them. To try to reclaim from others the self-esteem that someone else took from them. And that they're masking it as conscientious dating when really it's just, trying to take power from others as power was taken from you. What is this Magician energy in the subconscious space, universe? Yeah, so this is someone looking down upon drinking or revelry with this attitude of judgment. And with the Chariot, this is someone trying to move forward, but in a state of total control. Like they think that if they can control people around them or the way that they behave, that they can stop themselves from ever being hurt. But that's not part of life. Life, you're going to get hurt in life. And they're trying to figure out a pathway to do that. But what that often does, honestly, when we try to live a life where we are still engaging with other human beings, but we're trying to create an environment in which we feel no pain, what generally happens is that we are simply finding ways to outsource that pain onto others rather than have to experience it ourselves. And that's not healthy and it's not right. Universe, what is this Magician in the subconscious space? Yeah, this is someone, anyways, I'm going to move to the moon. So, Universe, what is this moon in the recent past? Yeah, this is someone who was in a bad place in the past and they felt very insecure, and they felt left there in that place of insecurity, and they felt like, well, there's no one who can do anything about this but me. And that's true, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can control reality or that you can control what happens to you. And I'd say that this is someone who sort of felt like they got to a place where they felt utterly wasted and worn out and they wanted to give up. And so this is someone who decided that, like, I'm going to pick up my sneakiness and that's going to empower me to be Mr. Big Shot and never have to feel pain ever again. But again, what all that's doing is it's outsourcing pain onto the people who you interact with. You know, it's so if you date women and you want to make sure that you never feel any pain in that circumstance, what you're going to end up doing is putting all that pain onto the woman and, you know, basically dumping on her. And that's abusive. And that will turn you into somebody who no one wants to be with. What is this 3 of Cups in the reverse, Universe? Yeah, this is someone who is avoiding revelry, but what they're also avoiding is intimacy. They're avoiding because they want to avoid heartbreak. You know, they're trying to avoid heartbreak. They're trying to avoid pain. Yeah. What is this 3 of Cups in the reverse, Universe? Yeah, but what this is this is someone who is perpetuating their rejection because they're not enabling themselves to get close to anybody, because that's what romantic connection is it's revelry, it's fun, it's joy, it's connection, it's sex, it's all those things. And so if you cut those things out, there's not really a lot of basis for the beginning of a relationship. You know, those can be the things that can help break down the boundaries between people and help them to get to know each other. Universe, what is this in the near future? What is this 9 of Swords to the 8 of Swords? Yeah, this is someone who is very unhappy. Oh my goodness, yes. Tormented. They're trying to make sure that they're not tormented, but they're just perpetuating their torment so as to try and avoid torment and to try and avoid this tower that they experienced, because it was so awful. But what's happening is that they're becoming the kind of person that cannot be loved, that is tyrannical, that is oppressive. Universe, what is this 8 of Swords? Yeah, and honestly, it's not making you happy either. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, it's what it really is it's just somebody being very, having a lot of conflict around them and being very, very guarded. And frankly, with the devil here, it's very toxic. And what I'm sensing here is that this could be an energy of someone who's trying to get a woman to become utterly committed to them so that they can control her and so that they can feel as if she will never be able to hurt them. That's the energy I'm picking up on here, and that's extremely toxic. That's a situation where you will not be happy and where she will not be happy, and that she will leave. You can't, I mean, I suppose you have to accept that you cannot force people to love you. You can only treat them well and love them honestly and hope that that's enough. And try to choose someone that you sense that will be enough. Because a controlled woman will not be happy and a controlled woman will leave. So what is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, this is the woman around you feeling, oh God, yeah, she is not happy. This is the woman around you feeling, whether she's there now or she's a potential in the future, this is a woman around you feeling not nurtured, not happy, feeling like she's being treated terribly. She doesn't feel good. She doesn't feel appreciated. She feels disillusioned and she wants to leave. So she knows that you are jealous. And whether or not you try to keep her around by virtue of some sort of more light-hearted, almost childish, almost childlike, concept of the love between you, the fact is that her needs as a woman are not being met. Let me just give you a clue in. As a woman myself, women want to feel wanted. They want to feel desired and attractive, and they want to feel respected. So when a man, even a man that a woman loves deeply, starts treating her in a way that is negative, the funny thing is that men often think that if I treat a woman like this, she'll stick around, when it's that very treatment that makes her leave. When a man treats a woman when he starts to treat her in a negative sense, like maybe he tries to start making her feel like maybe she's not so pretty, because if she doesn't feel that pretty, she won't have the confidence to leave. Let me tell you that a woman, that will be the reason why she leaves, is that she doesn't feel pretty anymore. It's that you make her feel like she's not pretty. When a man starts dumping on a woman, thinking that that this is the key to keeping her, let me tell you, it is the key to losing her. What is this Six of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, and I feel like what this is saying is that this is all about your ego, really. It's all about how, or whoever you are in the situation, it's all about this person wanting to feel like they're in control and like they're a big shot and everyone desires them. When the fact is that if a person is even returning to this person, it's not because it gives them joy, and that's not healthy. Yeah, it's just a play of wanting to avoid pain, and you can't do that. You have to give up that hope of being able to just utterly protect yourself from any pain whatsoever. All right, so universe, what is this Two of Swords? Yeah, this is someone lying to themselves. This is someone being in a place where they think that they can block out love or block out pain, and they just can't do it. What needs to happen is that you need to heal yourself, and you need to face the reality of whatever happened, and you need to work on your own emotions and your own emotional state. You need to nurture your own emotions, to the point where you actually feel better, and do whatever you can to deal with the rejection that you encountered, so that you won't have codependent behaviors, and that you'll be able to step into new love and new passion, fully transformed and actually ready to take those risks again. So, all right, Sagittarius, I hope that this helped you in some way, and I hope that you guys are doing well. I will speak to you soon.